Hey everybody, my name's David, and today we're going to be discussing the top 5 ways on becoming a millionaire within 10 years. Number 1, start a business. Starting a business, sometimes it's hard and difficult, but if you go through the right programs and you know the right people, and most importantly, no matter how many products you put out there, no matter how good you think they are, if they do not provide enough value for somebody, like Walmart, for instance, they provide value in a way that's irreplaceable, and they have made themselves a really formidable brand. They are a household name, and they provide not just a wide variety of products, but they provide value to the customers, knowing that if they need something like a TV, a bike, or lawn equipment, they can go to Walmart and probably get it for the cheapest deal. So if you're thinking about starting a business as your main route to becoming a millionaire in 10 years, then Walmart is a good role model for that model that you want to represent, or that example that you want to follow in order to get success providing value for others. The second thing on our list today is trading stocks. If you're able to trade stocks effectively and get your portfolio up to a point where you have X amount of money invested into it, and you invest in monthly dividends, ETFs, and funds, which I would recommend the S&P 500. It's practically foolproof in the long run, not the short run, but the long run, from what I've seen. Then you can have a monthly income, if you play your cards right, that can sustain you for a very comfortable lifestyle. It's all depending on how much research, time, and money you're willing to put into it. And if you get the company going, then you could invest in those stocks, in those shares, in the ETFs, whatever you want to call them or whatever you want to identify them as in your portfolio. You can make a monthly income based off of those things. Now, number 3, this is one of the core fundamentals. If you provide a product, which goes back to the Walmart thing and starting a business, it doesn't technically have to be a brick and mortar business, but if you provide value online or not, then you have to make sure that it's what the audience wants, because if it's not, then you're not going to be able to sell those products. My personal opinion is making digital products number 3 on the list, because digital products are non-damageable, which means that they can't get damaged during shipping. It's all electronics. You can literally sell them while you're asleep without shipping, without anything like that. It's all across the web. And if you make it where people want more of your content, you can turn it into a business. Websites like Amazon KDP, it's short for Kindle Direct Publishing. Those sites have excellent customer support. From what I've seen, it's 24/7, and it's a very easy process. And if you're still confused on exactly how to get your electronic books, or ebooks for short, which is what I personally think you should do, but that's just an opinion, there is countless tutorials on YouTube, countless websites where you can get non-copyrighted ebook material that you can resell. Now, is a lot of people doing this? Yes, that's why I would suggest going out on a limb, making your own, and using artificial intelligence. There's websites like Dolly 2, Night Cafe, Midjourney. Even though it's paid, Midjourney produces a lot of good results when it comes to artificial intelligence making photographs. Text to image is probably your best bet when wanting to make artistic formats without having artistic format skills. Alright, so number 4 on the list. If you want to become a millionaire and you want the slow, guaranteed, methodical route, I would suggest starting a side hustle. Now, when you're starting a side hustle, you're going to have to take in a lot of factors. Your upfront cost, how much this side hustle is going to make you within a weekly or monthly basis. Does your net profit make sense? Is it scalable? Because if you can't scale the business, say if you go out and you start a lawn mowing business, you can't really scale that unless you hire employees, which adds to your upfront cost. Now, if you're able to pull this off like a lot of other people have, then more power to you. But if you're able to, say, post ads on the internet for a business and have those ads done by somebody else, a freelancer, and then another person, like say 2 people in total, that posts the ads to their account, gets the traffic to those businesses, and then you pay them a set amount for every ad and everything that they do as your personal employees for that business model, then that is way simpler than going out and wasting your time and energy doing something like a physical labor job or a side gig. And don't get me wrong, those things work. They're tried, true, tested since the dawn of time. Providing physical value, like making somebody's yard look better, is an immediate thing. But there's only one you, and you can only do so much within a certain period of time. Unless you are a mutant from the X-Men, you cannot replicate into more than one person. You just can't clone yourself hundreds of times over. It just doesn't work like that. And even if you could, where would you get all the lawnmowers from? How would you store them? See? So my point is that starting a side hustle has to be realistic, has to make you the same amount of money that you expect making it from another side hustle, or it's just not worth your time in the first place. All right, so number 5 on our list, I believe, should be a career. Now, when you're considering a career, most people are like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of work. That's just a regular job. That's not going to make me a millionaire. Hold the phone. Considering the career that you have relates back to the ETFs, the stock market, all those things. You have to have an income coming in, even if it's from a regular job. You have to have a consistent income coming in that you can actually put towards those endeavors. And if you don't, then you're not really going to make it far when it comes to your goals on that. Now, it takes effort and time to make money at a job. So it's not really scalable, it's not really passive, but it is something that thousands and millions, maybe even everyone that I know of personally has a job, works. I mean, that's how America runs right now and the world in large. So it's a tried true method, and it will produce weekly, bi-weekly, or even monthly results. And if you get yourself a salaried position, it will be consistent and you'll be able to make a standard one all done all budget. And in my personal opinion, if you choose this route, the best budget that you should do is the 20-30-50 method. And what do I mean by that? Well, the 20-30-50 method is very simple. It's a way of splitting your income up. 50% of your income you should save back, 20% you should put towards your investments, and 30% should be towards your overall expenses, like your rent, your water, your electric, your food, your insurance bill, all those things. And if you're over the age of 25, there is insurance companies that can help you when it comes to the insurance that you're trying to get that's at a cheaper rate. Jerry, I believe, is a good one. Root Car Insurance is a good one. I'm not sponsored by any of these people, but from my personal experience, I'm trying to provide you the best value possible based off of my own experiences. So those are the companies that I would go off and try to get some sort of monthly subscription from for your insurance. They're the cheapest I've seen so far. Some of them are under $100 once you turn over the age of 25 for basic liability. Now, are you going to be rich if you get in a car accident? No. But you are legally going to be covered and not be able to be sued for something stupid like you didn't have insurance. Now, if y'all really enjoyed this content, please let me know down in the comment section below. And if you have any questions or concerns or any tips or tricks that can help somebody else out, leave them down there and just do the regular algorithm stuff. Subscribe to the channel and let me know if there's anything you want me to talk about, try out, or do, so that way you can have a basis of knowledge, a place to start.